Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam rasulillah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I hope you guys are okay. I do apologize. There are a few technical issues. Please do let me know if you are hearing me here. Are you hearing me? And please do have patience till I get everything going on, inshallah. I think there's a typo in maybe the title or something like that. Please forgive me. Just if you guys can let me know that this is, yes, we can hear. Okay, طيب, inshallah. Okay, excellent. طيب. So, as promised today, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, we're going to be talking about probably one of the most important topics for youth today, for elders, for everyone. How to get married to this society. And why is this important for those who want to get married, i.e. the shabab, the girls, the boys who want to get married and stay in halal? And why is it important for parents and how to help their children to get married? Why is it important for the community, the Muslim community at large? Why is it important for the ummah as a whole? These are some of the questions that we're going to be talking about today, inshallah, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. And I will be taking on your questions as well. And I do encourage everyone to support the dawa for my Patreon. You can see my links, my videos. The more you guys help us and support us, the more we can be independent and the more work we can do. Inshallah, more live broadcasts, the more videos we can put out there, and so on and so forth. Again, the objective of my videos are usually very clear. It is to help men to reclaim their masculinity according to Quran and Sunnah. It is to help the community to be educated on how to deal with these issues. What are the problems of real masculinity, real femininity, how to fight feminism, how to educate, coming from educational background, the imams, the school principals, the staff, teachers, why it is important to return back to the fitrah of Islam, of what a man is, what a woman is, how to fight this woke agenda that you have today that is destroying not only the ummah, destroying the non-Muslims, destroying everyone. This is what a lot of my work is focused on, and I want to let you know that bi'idhnillahi ta'ala on November, inshallah, and I'm going to release this very soon, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, but we actually have a masterclass for vetting. And if you look, probably one of the most important issues is, like, how do I vet someone if I want to get married? Like, how do I know whether this person is good for me or not? And this marriage vetting masterclass is going to be on Sunday, November the 27th, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a 4-hour masterclass, and it's going to be live on Zoom, and I'm going to post the details of that, inshallah. Now, so I do want to remind you guys with the comments. I'm going to make a couple of people moderators, if that's okay. If you want to be a moderator and I might know you, please type into the chat so I can make you a moderator, inshallah. I hope I can do that. No. Anyone who would want to be a moderator, please message, inshallah. Time, inshallah. Yeah, brother and sister, I do apologize. The connection is really, really, really bad. Sadly. I'm sorry about that. Now we're gonna have to probably redo this one more time, inshallah, when I find some issues to fix this connection problem as I'm traveling. But inshallah khair. Qadar Allah ma shafa'al, that's what it is. This dawa is not, it's a constant struggle. It's the constant struggle of trying to get the message across. Alhamdulillah, this is why we need your support. We need your help to continue to improve our work, to continue to improve what we're doing, inshallah. May Allah forgive us all, astaghfirullah. And we hope that we continue with istiqamah bi'idhnillahi ta'ala to address this issue of marriage. So I left you off talking about parents making it difficult, not understanding, fathers not caring anymore about their roles as walis, mothers not wanting their daughters to fall in their footpaths even though they had good lives, but the woke made them think otherwise, convinced them that they were wrong, that they had a bad life. So parents need to wake up. Parents are the second line of stakeholders in marriage that play such an important role. If you're not going to help your children, facilitate and make it easy, then yes, we're dealing with the problems that I mentioned in the first line of today's broadcast, the first line of stakeholders, which is the delay of marriage and looking at non-halal options to delay and to deal with other problems. In the end, who's suffering? We're all suffering. So parents, wake up. You want to facilitate marriage in today's society. Yes, do your job. Yes, help your children to vet. Yes, make sure that you protect your children and they don't make mistakes. But how much? These are adults now. These are not little kids. You have to facilitate things for them. Don't put extra cultural baggage on them. Know your deen and your Islam and what is the fiqh of marriage and where marriage is important and what are the rulings and regulations. Don't prioritize everything else before marriage. You think education is more important. It is important, but it's not more important. You think that having a house is more important. It is important, but it's not more important. You think that having a car is more important. No, it is important, but not more important. Most important thing is for a man and a woman to be able to be together for the sake of Allah and take care of these primal needs that are causing them so many problems, causing them to be unfocused, actually not to succeed at the things they want them to succeed because they're unfocused, because they're just corrupting themselves. They're corrupting their hearts and their souls. That is why. And you're collaborating on this as opposed to helping them. You are collaborating on this as opposed to protecting them. Do not allow that to happen. You gotta facilitate that. Which leads me to my third point, the next line of stakeholders. Okay, so this was the main one. This is the main stream that was supposed to happen. I apologize. Okay. Sorry, this is, it is what it is. If anyone can let the other people know that this one's working now, we're going to keep going. We're not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm just not giving up. Bismillah. I'm going to keep going at it, inshallah. Okay, I'm going to keep going at it. I'm not going to give up. Shaitan's trying to get us to stop talking about this. She's trying to get us to fail, but we're not giving up. I don't care. Yeah, I've stopped the other one. I think this should be the only one right now. I appreciate the ones who are messaging me, barakallahu fikum, who are telling me that there's 2 live streams. I've canceled the other ones. Should be okay now, inshallah. All right. So we're talking about parents, right? We're talking about parents, and now I moved on to talk about imams and communities. We need to, the imams need to talk about these things. If on the minbar we're not talking about these things, if in our post, like it should be, you know how people start getting on trends, they start trends, there should be a trend for nikah. Bring back nikah. That'll be like number 1 trend. Number 2 trend should be get married early. Number 3 hashtag stay straight. Okay, like these should be trends that the Muslims and the ulama and the imam should be discussing on the minbar on Friday. and in our durus. Al-fiqh al-waqi'ah, the fiqh of the current issues. These are the things that we need to talk about. Okay? Not, I don't know what and I don't know how and this and that. We need to start these trends, not the next dance trend that, I don't know, Muslims do with their whole family. You know, this whole like mother, daughter, son, father doing little dinosaur dances and whatnot. No. And people think it's funny. We need to talk about this. We need to start trends and movements to reestablish the importance of marriage. So again, to review, first, stakeholders, brothers and sisters who are delaying marriage for many reasons. Number two, parents who are stopping marriage and making it difficult because of cultural practices and all kinds of delays, who they themselves might hate their own marriages and now they're projecting onto their children. Number three, stakeholders are the imams and the community leaders who are not talking, not educating about these things. We should have in school courses, in school, yes, in school, as early as maybe grade 9, even before, teachers talking about how beautiful it is to get married, letting girls think about the beauty of wishing for this, men, the beauty of wishing for this, how to do it, what to avoid, what not to do, how to be a real man, how to be a real woman. For girls, how to cook, how to be a good housewife. For men, how to be a real man, how to be strong. These should be part of the high school curriculums for Muslim men, to hype it up the same way they hype up sports, the same way they hype up careers and work. They should hype up family and marriage. But they don't. They don't, because that's not their objective. Because they know a community, an ummah, a nation that doesn't have strong family is a weak nation that can be easily controlled. Controlled with what? Go to the mall, man. Look around. Go online. Everyone's buying, purchasing things they don't need, things of pleasure, of haram. Because, man, if you're married, what are you gonna want? This or that. Imagine you're gonna put astaghfirullah, sex toys out of the business and the porn industry, because everyone is satisfied and clean and working together and being together, and they're trained and they're communicating properly and they fear Allah and they work towards their family and they're not corrupt and they're not looking left and right. They're not spending time and binging on Netflix, but they're productive. People go out of business. They don't want that to happen. They want you to be as corrupt as possible. And the first corruption is that main objective of nikah is your desire. The main objective of nikah is for you to fulfill your desire in a halal way. They don't want that because they're going to lose money. If a man and a woman come together, wait a second. So the man's not going to do this, the woman's not going to do that, she's not going to buy this toy, he's not going to watch that dumb thing. No, we don't want that. Let's break them, let's destroy them so that they're addicted to left and right so that we get our money. We need to break this pattern. And we cannot do it except through education. We cannot do it except through education. Okay? I apologize about the title. People are please do understand that a grammar mistake doesn't necessarily make that big of a difference. We're talking about more important things here. Sometimes I type, I write. I apologize for that. Okay, طيب. So, my next point is now, what can we do as brothers and sisters if you want to get married? What can you do today to get married? This is my last point. What are some of the ways to do it? For men, you guys have to stand your ground. You are a man. In the Sharia, you make your own decisions. I understand it's good to get the blessings of your family, but you men need to grow a spine and stand your ground and say, that's it, mom, dad, I don't care, I'm getting married. I'm getting married. Stand your ground. Stop playing around. Be a man. Do the right thing. That's what men need to do. You want to get married? Get married because you can. You don't need a wali. And I'm not saying go outside your family and disrespect your families. No. But you need to make up your mind. Who do you want to obey? Someone who's dragging you down or Allah? Stand your ground. You can. You know why your family doesn't respect you in your opinion? Because you didn't earn that respect. Because you sleep till 10 a.m. Because you're not, doing any chores in the house. You're just messing about, playing on your PlayStation and binge watching Netflix. So of course they're going to be like, this guy's not ready for marriage. Prove yourself. Stand your ground. Prove yourself. Stand your ground. Be a man. And then you see that your families are going to lean towards you to help you get married. So learn the deen. Learn what your responsibility as a man. Be productive. Start planning. Start developing yourself. Work out. Have a routine. Your spiritual connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Responsibility. Strength. Build value for yourself. Stop wasting time, man. You don't have time. Stop wasting your life. Be a man. For the sisters, cut this rubbish ideology of feminism. You think you're a man? You like being a man? I thought you don't like men. I thought the whole ideology of the feminists is that men are bad. Why do you want to be a man? Cut that. Don't you see it's poison for you? It's whole misogyny, this, blah, blah, blah. It's wrong. You need to be a woman again. You need to reclaim your femininity. You need to understand what Allah has created you for. Prioritize. Stop wanting to do manly things because you're becoming like a man. And the LGBTQ is loving you. They can't wait for you to join the L, the L at the beginning. Because you will join that because that's what you're doing because you're becoming like a man. So guess what? Polarization and polarity is something that is established. It's just the way the world works. People are coming, man, it's crazy. Stop following this ideology. Reset your fitra. Get back to your feminine energy. Start doing more feminine things so you can become more feminine. Stop being a man. Women were created beautiful. Allah has blessed women with their femininity. They're being given and endowed with certain characteristics that men don't have. Be proud of that. Stop these women telling you that this is wrong and you're missing out on life and you have to be this and assertive and God, wake up. Be proud to want to be a mother, a woman, a wife, a daughter. Be proud of being a female. Be proud of it. So that's for women. For parents, wake up. Don't help shaitan to get your children into Jahannam. Wake up. Imams and community leaders, speak the truth. Stop sugarcoating stuff. Stop being afraid of being cancelled. They don't provide your salary. Allah, وَفِي السَّمَاءِ رِزْقُكُمْ وَمَا تُعَدُونَ. Allah is going to give you rizq. Okay? Don't worry about who signs your paycheck. Speak the truth. Teach the community the truth. Then we can actually get over this issue. We need to provide more platforms for halal marriage. There's moose match and I don't know what and all these, and astaghfirullah, these kind of applications that have gone way beyond the limits. We need to provide Sharia compliant. The masjids, the schools, the communities have to have a marriage service. And should be no stigma if a young man goes and talks to the imam, I want to get married. I want to get married. Okay? I want to get married. Shouldn't be no stigma. Shouldn't be no negativity. It should be clear. Welcome. Let's help you. Sisters also should be ability to have to express and not be ostracized or judged because they want to get married. Because they want to get married too. What's wrong with that? Let the communities facilitate these things. Premarital counseling. Help teach people what are the mistakes that they can make in marriages if they're not careful. Teach people the fiqh of marriage, the responsibilities. Imams, teach and preach these things. Okay? Help them get married. Talk about the dangers of high mahar and people talking about pouring money on riba and big weddings and starting life in haram. Why do you just go with the flow? Just because you get a little money here and there? Teach, assist them through a process of marriage. Don't just, okay, get married. No, assist them. Even after they're married, in the first few months or years, help them with an issue so they know that they can go to people to be counseled and be help if they have any issues. People are developing things online. Be wary. It's not just about making money from these services. It's about actually giving these services and solving the problem. If you position yourself with your applications online for marriage applications as a money-making thing, well, there's not going to be any barakah in solving these problems. What are we even talking about? Position yourself as a solution. The money will come. The resources and the finances will come. But your intention is important. Yes, we need more services like we need more online platforms for brothers and sisters to get married. But they should be Sharia compliant. Okay? Families, you have a big network. Use those networks to connect families that you know. They have daughters, sons, that can connect them to get them married. Overseas, it's okay. We live in a dunya. It's a big dunya. Let's connect. There are many ways of getting married in the 21st century. Many, many ways. It's just that we're not willing to take them. We seem to just... If these three stakeholders do their job, inshallah, there will be plenty of avenues to get married. We should be able to just talk about this. So, alhamdulillah, let's do... I do apologize for the problems, the technical problems, but inshallah, we'll have another broadcast, most likely tomorrow or the day after, with more practical tips. So this was the first part. I'll try to make a video out of this if possible, to post it. I appreciate your support and your help. Again, please check out our links and our videos, share, spread all over all social media platforms. Let's get this movement started, inshallah. Nikah is good, nikah is easy, nikah early, alhamdulillah. Barakallahu feekum. May Allah bless you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.